Summer is driving season when millions of Americans hit the open road in their cars, trucks, SUVs, motorhomes, and motorcycles on a quest for some much-needed recreation and leisure time. Unfortunately, summer also is blown head gasket season. The summer heat puts added stress on an engine's cooling system, and it can be especially tough on classic cars and vehicles that are towing, hauling heavy loads, or otherwise being pushed to their operating limits. Engine overheating is a common cause of a blown head gasket. If the engine gets too hot, the cylinder head can expand to the point that it crushes the head gasket, so it's no longer sealing like it's supposed to. When this occurs, it provides a leak path for coolant and/or combustion gases, and that could spell big trouble for an engine. So what do we mean when we say blown head gasket? Well, the head gasket sits between the cylinder head and the engine block, and it prevents engine fluids from getting into places that they don't belong. A blown head gasket means the seal between the cylinder head and the engine block has failed. This can cause serious problems such as oil leaking and coolant getting into the combustion chamber or onto the ground. A failed head gasket can quickly escalate into major damage to the engine and an expensive repair bill for the vehicle owner. So the earlier it gets addressed, the better. At the first sign of a blown head gasket, it's important to get it repaired. Chronic overheating is a telltale sign of a blown head gasket. Some of the other signs include coolant leaks, depleted coolant levels, bubbles in the radiator, engine misfiring, white smoke coming from the exhaust, and milky colored oil. A surefire way to spot a blown head gasket is to look for an overabundance of steam coming from the exhaust pipe or bubble formations in the coolant reservoir. A blown head gasket requires immediate attention. Although a replacement head gasket by itself isn't expensive, it's a labor-intensive repair, so the cost of getting this fixed at shop could run anywhere from $500 to several $1,000s, depending on the vehicle. You can save your customers a lot of money by recommending a reliable, low-cost alternative such as Bars Leaks Head Seal Blown Head Gasket Repair. Bars Leaks Head Seal penetrates a leaking, damaged, or blown head gasket, drying to form a seal that's actually stronger than the original head gasket itself. Bars Leaks' proven chemical engineering finds the leak from the inside and uses chemical reactions to seal the head gasket leak properly again. It uses the antifreeze already in the cooling system, so there's no need to drain, flush, or replace any components. It's compatible with all types and brands of 50/50 mix antifreeze, and it works great in systems containing only water. Now let's talk about a real-world example of this product in action. The owner of a 2002 Oldsmobile Bravada took the SUV to a repair shop because it was overheating and blowing white smoke. The shop replaced the water pump, the thermostat, the radiator, and the radiator cap, but the SUV quickly overheated on the test drive. The Bravada was exhibiting the telltale signs of a blown head gasket: bubbling in the coolant reservoir, lots of white smoke, and coolant loss. Instead of pouring more money into the 2002 Bravada with 269,000 miles on it to replace the head gasket, the vehicle owner purchased a bottle of Bars Leaks Head Seal Blown Head Gasket Repair Solution. He added Bars Leaks Head Seal directly into the radiator, turned the heater on hot and the fan on high, and ran the engine until it hit normal operating temperature. There was still some white smoke, but he switched the engine off and let it cool back down. After topping off the radiator, he took it for another easy drive of about 15 minutes. The problem was 100% resolved with no more smoke or overheating. And the owner says the Bravada is running better than it has in a very long time. This is a true story that you can read about on barsleaks.com. If you have a customer who is in a similar situation, be sure to recommend Bars Leaks Head Seal Blown Head Gasket Repair. If they know how to open the hood of their vehicle, they can use Bars Leaks Head Seal and potentially save thousands of dollars in repair bills. Thanks for watching.